Hello everyone, my name is Karsha and I'm from the Bodhi Academy, and I'm going to make different videos on maths, and today we are going to see 11th standard maths in the chapter 10 which is there for this term and which is straight lines. Okay, what is a straight line? All people will say that it is a line drawn straight. Okay, but my mathematical definition is what? It is the shortest distance between 2 points. Between 2 points. Like if I draw 2 points, okay, I have many ways to come to from this point to this point, correct? I can go from here to here, here to here, I can go this way. But my shortest distance will be made by a straight line. Okay, so that is called straight line. Okay, then we have is the distance between the 2 points. These are all the basics we have learned in lower class, that is in 10th standard. If you have a point P which is x1, y1, and if you have a point Q x2, y2, then the distance from P to Q is given by root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is our first concept, that is the distance between 2 points. Now the second concept, that is the section formula. Okay, if you have a line, okay, and suppose you have a point here P which is x comma y, suppose, and this is your point which is A, x1, y1, and B is x2, y2. Okay, now this P, this point is dividing this AB line in the ratio M and N, and how we take the ratio is M is to N. This is my one part and this is the second part. Point P is dividing this line into 2 parts. That ratio, sometimes the ratio is given, we have to find the point. Sometimes the point is given, we have to find the ratios. Now we can find this point by x comma y equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon n plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 upon n plus n. Okay, that is the second thing we have. Now the third thing, midpoint. Now suppose same, if you have a line A, B, point A is x1, y1, point B is x2, y2. Then the midpoint is given by, suppose P is the midpoint here. Okay, then the midpoint is given by x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon, this is the midpoint formula. Then just have a look at this one more time. Okay. The next concept we are going to see is area of a triangle. Area of triangle. Now suppose we have one triangle with coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Then the area of triangle is given by half into mod of x1 y2 minus y1 plus x2 y3 y2 minus y3, then y3 minus y2, and then plus x3 y2 minus y1. The mod sign represents that the area is always in positive form. That is, the area cannot be negative anytime. Then, the next concept which we are going to see now in 11th standard is, now first is slope of a line. Okay, now suppose if you have a line, and if a line, other line is intersecting this line, and it is making an angle theta over here. Okay, now if these lines coordinate are x1 y1, this line's coordinate are x2 y2, then the slope, if this is my theta, the other angle will be always 180 minus theta. Okay, then the slope of this line is given by, slope of the line is called m, is denoted by m. Now m will be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, then this is called the slope of a line. Second we have, okay, if the two lines are parallel, if my line L1 is parallel to line L2, this line L1 is having m1 slope. If this line is having m2 slope, then always slope of L1, that is m1, is equal to slope of line L2, that is m2. Okay, then the third thing, that is, okay, slope m is also given by tan of theta. Also here it will be tan of theta 1 equal to tan of theta 2. Then the next one, lines are perpendicular. Okay, when the two lines are perpendicular, suppose this is one line and this is one line which is perpendicular to this line. Okay, then suppose this line is L1, this line is L2, then the slope of this line will be M1 and the slope of this line will be M2. Then the equation is given by M1 into M2 is always minus 1. If suppose we have only M1 here, slope M1, and we don't know M2, then we can find the slope M2 by M2 is equal to minus 1 upon 1. Okay, we can find this slope by minus 1 upon M1. Okay, the next thing which we are going to see is angle between two lines. Okay, suppose if you have line L1 here and line L2 here, and if we have to find this theta, if we have been asked this theta, okay, first the slope of line L1 will be M1, the slope of line L2 will be M2, so tan theta can be mod of M2 minus M1, correct, upon 1 plus M1 into M2. Then the angle between these two lines is given by tan theta, which is M2 minus M1 upon 1 plus M1 into M2. Next thing which we are going to see is collinearity of the points. Now, if suppose you have, now what do you mean by collinear? Collinear is the points which are on the same line. Suppose this is B. I'm taking 3 points which are on the same line. Now, the slope, it is always slope of AB will be equal to slope of BC. So these are the concepts we have to study in this. Then the next we'll move on to the exercise. The first exercise which is there is exercise 10.1. Okay. From this 10.1 exercise, we'll study only the main questions which can come for the exams. So the third question is very important here. Third question is find distance between, I'll just write in short form. P is given by x1, y1 and Q x2, y2. Now, first question is when PQ is parallel to y-axis. And second question is when PQ is parallel to x-axis. Okay, now when PQ is parallel to y-axis, how will the points on the x-axis will be? It will be equal, right? x1 will be equal to x2. Now, when PQ is parallel to x-axis, how the points will be on y-axis? It will be y1 equal to y2. Correct? Now, what is the distance formula we have? Root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1. It will be, now here x1 and x2 is equal, right? So I can write x2 in place of x1. So x2 minus x2 will be 0. So 0 plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now here I can remove this 0, right? So square and root will get cancelled and you will have y2 minus y1, and it is always written in mod because this value cannot be negative. Distance cannot be negative. Then here y1 and y2 are equal, right? So here in place of how we did for x2 and x1, same thing we'll do here. x2 minus x1 the whole square plus 0, and this plus 0 will go, root and square will get cancelled, and you will have x2 minus x1 mod x2 minus x1. Now this is the solution for the question 3rd. Next question which we will solve is question 5. Question 5 is find slope of line origin and midpoint of line segment. Points are P are 0, -4 and B is 8, 0. Okay. Just read out the question first, okay? Find slope of line which passes through origin and midpoint of line segment P 0 comma minus 4 and B 8 comma 0. Okay, there is one point which is passing through. We have to find the slope of which 2 points, the origin and the midpoint of these 2 points. So first we'll need to find, first point we have is 0 comma 0, let it be O. The next point which we have to find is the midpoint of P and B. So midpoint will be given by x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. Here x1 is 0, 0 plus 8 upon 2 comma y1 is minus 4 plus y2 is 0 upon 2. So 8 upon 2 comma minus 4 upon 2. So it will be 4 comma minus 2. Now first point which we have is O, 0 comma 0, and the next point which we got is 4 comma minus 2. So we have to find the slope between these 2 points. Let this point be P. Then slope of PO will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now this is my x1 y1, this is my x2 y2. Okay, now y2 is minus 2 minus 0 upon x2 is 4 minus 0. So that will be minus 2 upon 4, which will be minus half. So we got the solution of the line, slope of a line which is minus half. This is the okay. So next problem which we will solve is question 8. Question 8 is find value of x for which x comma minus 1 comma 2 comma 1 and 4 comma 5 are collinear. Now let it be A, let it be B and let it be C. Now in the concept which we have seen earlier is, if 3 points are collinear, they are written slope of AB, here right, slope AB is always equal to slope BC. Now first we will have to find slope of AB here, then slope of BC. A point is x comma minus 1, B point is 2 comma 1, C point is 4 comma 5. Now for AB, let it be x1 y1, x2 y2. Let this point be x2 y2 for both this and this one. Okay, now slope AB will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. y2 is 1 minus of minus 1 upon x2 is 2 minus x equal to, correct, 4. Let it be x1 y1 here. So y2 is 1 minus y1 5 upon x2 is 2 minus 4. So this will be 1 plus 1, 2 upon 2 minus x equal to 4 upon 2. That will be 2s are 2. Now let us cross multiply. 2 will be 4 minus 2x. If I shift this here, that will be 2x, 4 minus 2 which is 2, then x will be, so we got the answer for x equal to 1. And the last problem which is mean, which we will solve, is question 10. Okay. Find angle between x-axis and line joining points 3, minus 1 and 4, minus 2. First, find angle between x-axis and line joining 3, minus 1 in this. Okay, now we have been given 2 points. From these 2 points we can find the slope first, right? So we'll find the slope first. Slope will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. It will be y2 minus 2 minus of minus 1 upon x2 4 minus 3. It will be minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now slope, now we have to find the angle, right, which is given by tan theta. Slope is given by tan theta and we got tan theta as minus 1. Now you know what when you have 1, tan theta equal to minus of, when you get for which angle you get 1, tan of 45. Okay. Here tan gets cancelled, theta is minus 45. Now we don't keep this theta in minus form, so we have to change that. So what we do is 180 minus 45, and that will give me 135. So we have found out the angle which is 135. So thank you for watching my video. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye.